Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kin-Tae with It's Necessary. I hope that everyone has had an amazing weekend. So last week when I made the video, I told you guys I was going to start talking a little more about the book, and I am. I had shared with you guys some, gave you guys some insight on what happened when I lived in Compton, California, which I'm going to, give you a little more today. So I think I was around 7.5, maybe 8 years old. My mom had purchased a home in Compton across the street from my grandparents, which were my father's parents. And on this particular day, she was inside the house and she had taken the sprinkler and put it on the water hose so, my brother and I, we can get wet up in the sprinklers. That's what we used to do back in the days. Kids don't really do that anymore. But again, like I said, we were getting wet up in the sprinkler, and some of the neighbors' kids came over and they started getting wet up in the yard with us. And we had noticed my father, he was walking up the street, but he was walking, him and his friend, and they were walking like robots. And once they arrived at the house, the kids, they kind of ran off because they knew that my father was, he was loaded. And, a lot of them, they, knew his reputation, so they would run home and, just kind of run to safety. And, but this particular day, I wasn't able to run as fast as the rest of them because, we were getting wet up having fun. But my father, he had grabbed me, him and his friend took the sprinkler off of the water hose, and him and his friend just went to, take this water hose, and they were spraying me in my face with it as my father was holding me, and then they tried to shove the water hose down my throat. My mom at this time, she ended up coming outside. I guess she was checking on us and she saw what was going on. But literally they had the water hose on, trying to push this water hose down my throat. Now, the Bible tells us in Jeremiah 29:11, I believe, Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, they're thoughts of good and not of evil, to bring you to an expected end." Now, going through the trauma that I went through, I would not have expected to have a hope or a future, because during that that season of my life, my life could have been taken, but God allowed me to be here for, as we say, for such a time as this. Everything that I've been through, everything that you have been through, know that God, his thoughts towards you were still thoughts of good and not of evil. So even though the adversary tried to make you think that these things are evil and tried to, turn your mind to think that, there's not a God, or there's nothing greater in life. This is all that you're going to go through, especially starting off at a young age. God said, my thoughts towards you are thoughts of good and not of evil, to bring you to an expected end. So that expected end is the future and a hope. So the future is, I went through everything from molestation to abuse, verbal, physical, emotional, to homelessness. I've been tried in all these areas, and God's saying that he still wants to give me a future and a hope. And I'm able to walk that out. I'm living it now. My future, I'm seeing the fruits of my labor, even though my life was indifferent. And it was very distasteful as a young person, that I was able to take all those experiences and turn them around. Now, it took some time, and it's still taking time to turn those experiences around and to use them for my good, which is, I've been I consider myself to have been a great mother, not perfect, but I've been a great mother. I've been a very productive mother. I thank God for all of these things. I thank God for, a company, owning my own business, and, all these things that I didn't think that I was capable of doing or capable of accomplishing. The Lord has allowed me to. This broken individual like I said, that's been through a lot of stuff. God said that the thoughts that he thought towards me, that he thinks towards me, are good. So everything that we go through, know it's working together for our good, and that we're going to have a hope and a future. So my future and your future is brighter than what it started off. All right. So you guys be encouraged, be blessed, and know that the past is the past, and continue to press forward, and know that your future and your hope is going to look greater than your past. All right. So God bless you again. God keep you. And you guys continue to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The Lord loves you. I love you, and I want the best for you. And know that God has the best. What they say, the best is yet to come. So again, Kin-Tae, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out, you guys. Have a blessed day on purpose.